All right, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great one. And due to a big demand on my previous video, we have my very first Q&A video. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. You know, we got some Black Ops 1 Call of Duty gameplay on the background. We got some cool ass beat on the background, which is always the same one. But what do you want me to say? It's a fucking good track. Just listen to it, man. Just bounce with the beat, man. Yeah, First Blood. So anyways, let's get it on. So on my previous video, you guys did smash over 1,000 likes. And I feel kind of bad right now. I'm like, damn, man, these guys, I mean, I don't deserve all of this love because it took me over 2 weeks to fucking upload my next video. Well, I got the answer for you. Since this is a Q&A, if you're asking yourself, why haven't you uploaded in over 2 weeks, motherfucker? Well, the reason is being because I've been very busy with life. And the second reason I might think would probably be, you know, there's not many games out there that make me, and you saw that ghost bitch, huh? You saw that, and I was looking at the kill cam like this motherfucker had ghost, that's why I didn't see him. There's not many games out there that keep me, that they make me want to play video games much, you know? So, you know, when I have a spare time, sometimes, guys, I just feel like sitting in the couch with my girlfriend, watch a good movie, and, you know, just doing something else. But anyways, Q&A. You guys asked for it. Here we go. First question. What's your favorite video that you've made? My favorite video that I've made. And I was on a phone the other day with Thunder, and he kept, like, and this is not the first time. I know he watches that video over, I don't know how many times. He tells me, your MW3 montage knifing video is awesome. And when I think about it, you know, from 2-3 years ago when I made it, I look at it and I'm like, you know what, that's a damn good video. And it's actually true. Like, I did make that video with good love towards, you know, the passion that I had with Call of Duty back then. And when I think about it, like looking at that video today, I'm pretty proud of that video. I mean, I could do probably better than that today, but from what I was, like a little rookie on YouTube, it was a pretty badass video. I'll leave the link on the description if you guys are ever curious to see what it is. Next video. Next video. Come on, man. Next question. Are you a real soldier? Really? Really? No, I'm not a real soldier. Next question. Soldier, what is your most favorite and least favorite COD map you can pick from any COD? My favorite map, I would say Piazza on MW3, and my least one, I think a lot of people are gonna agree on this one, Free Fall on Ghost. What the fuck was that map? I mean, it wasn't a map, it was just a broken ass building that you were just wondering, like, even with a map, you know, you would still be lost in that map. Like, you would be looking at the minimap and like, where the fuck am I? Anyways, next question. This one comes from Pico 210. He says, who was your celebrity crush growing up, and are they still good looking to you now? When I read your question, my first thought was Pamela Anderson. She was the bomb in the 90s. And I looked at her like today, I'm like, god damn, she's an ugly bitch, man. Like, damn, man, she's ugly. I don't know what happened. But I would go with a second guess. I would say Elizabeth Hurley. She's hot. She was, and she still is. Next question. If you were in Treyarch development team, what is the first thing you would add to the next game? A beast fucking connection. That's what I would put first. Next question. Would you like to see exosuits implement in the next COD? I wish I just did this Q&A video with my webcam so you could see my face reading this question. Really? Fuck no, man. I hate the exosuits. I knew that shit was a bad idea. Nobody wants them now. No. So the answer is no. Next question. Here's a question. Kate Upton or Kim Kardashian? That ass. I would say Kim Kardashian. I just answer. I'm an ask man. Alright, next question. What made you start doing YouTube? Why did you choose the COD community? I wanted to do YouTube. Well, first of all, my you know, the thing that I really wanted to do first was live streaming, because I remember watching people live streaming on Justin.tv back in the days. And once I got my capture card, I remember I was playing MW2. That was on MW2 Black Ops 1 days, and I was like, damn, man, like this is... Oh no, that wasn't on MW2 days. What am I saying? It was on Black Ops 1 days. And you know, I got a capture card because I wanted to live stream, and then I was like, damn, you know, you could just fucking upload gameplay on YouTube, and so I did. So that's how I started. Next question. Are you going to play a game called Evolve? I looked up at the trailer, and humans versus monsters, it's not really my thing, so no. Next question. Where in Portugal are you from? I holiday there every year in Vila Moura and love the place. Portugal is a beautiful fucking place. Especially, I mean, it's nice. The food is great. It's not too expensive. Anyways, where do I live? Well, I live like 15 minutes away from the Atlantic Ocean. I would say around Nazaré. If you know where that is, well, look it up for it. Next question. Any games you are excited for 2015? Well, yeah, there's 3 games. First one is a rally game, WRC 5. It comes on PS4. I don't know the date exactly. Batman Arkham Knight. That's a game that I really want to play. And the next Treyarch game, of course. Next question. WrestleMania 31 fantasy matches. And also PG or Attitude Era. A fantasy match, which probably, do you mean like something like fantasy match? I would say Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, a rematch that I wish I could see that, but it will never happen. And PG or Attitude Era? Attitude Era. I mean, PG, I don't even understand why it's PG when they show WWE every Monday night, like around 8 o'clock when kids go to bed. You know, if it's a PG show, why don't you put it on a Saturday morning? Just turn that shit fucking Attitude Era. Next question comes from Mr. McFlanagan. I call him McFly. He says, I know you love wrestling, but what is something else you really like or enjoy? Rally. I love rally. I've done it before. I used to be a racer over here in Canada. I did it for 3 years. It's a very expensive sport, but it's something that I really, really love. Next question. What happened to I Camp to Win? Shit was hilarious. Well, if you missed my destruction video on Ghost, that's pretty much what happened. I don't have the game anymore. I'm not planning on buying the game again, but I will say this. I have more fun on Ghost than I ever had on Advanced Warfare. And I Camp to Win, yes, it was actually, you know, it was fun to do. I actually had a good time doing that. Alright, next question comes from Horse60, who asks, how would you help smaller channels? Well, you know, there's a ton of small channels out there that could say how I help them. You know, when I think about, I don't know, Lowest Level, Impartial Pictures, Real Buff Llama, and so many others, man. You know, listen, how can I help small channels? I give people tips and tricks a little bit on how to correct their colors, how to improve in their videos, and you know, whatever I can do. You know, like a Really Buff Llama, this guy, I give this guy my old capture card because I wanted to get the Elgato, and I saw that, you know, this guy had some good potential on YouTube, and I was like, you know what, well, there you go. So, you know, I do what I can. I mean, I can't do it all, but I do what I can. Next question comes from Wendy Love. She says, if you could be any superhero, which one and why? Batman. I love Batman. Batman is fucking cool, man. He's great. Next question. If WrestleMania is in New York or closer in the near future, will you and JD go see it? Fuck yeah, man. I'll be the first one to call JD, say, yo, you better reserve those tickets, motherfucker. We're going to WrestleMania. I don't care where we're sitting on. We're going. Next question. Do you have plans for live streaming for 2015 games. Name your top 10 games. I really have no plans on live streaming. First of all, I don't play enough, and top 10 games, man, I don't know. I just said my 3 games that I'm looking for, which was WRC, Batman, and the next Treyarch game, but that's pretty much it. Next question. Who would you want to go out and get drunk with out of Tina? Michael Condrey or David Vonnegut? I think I would pick David Vonnegut. He looks more like a cool cat than fucking Michael Condrey. So yeah, definitely David Vonnegut. Next question. What perks would you add or remove for the next COD? You know, there's so many perks. I would just say this. Remove all the bitch perks and add anything that makes you faster and stronger. You know, like, well, stronger. that's a tricky word. But anything that, you know, makes you like faster. Alright, so, and here we go for our last and final question. Coming up from Jersey Hitter, Mr. Action Man. Yep. He says, why did you talk me into buying GTA 5 when you knew it was correct? I'm hooked. Well, simple as that, man. Because I know that GTA 5 is a great fucking game. A lot of people love this game. And, you know, I was feeling your pain, man. Looking at your Advanced Warfare videos and seeing you raging, I was like, man, this man needs help. We gotta help him. So I contacted you and I said, get GTA 5. And now you're hooked. Do you like it? Huh? Say it on the comments. Anyways, alright, so that's pretty much up for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my very first Q&A video. You know, maybe another time we'll do another one, and I hope I'll catch you guys very soon. All right, I really hope so. I know I've been away. Don't worry about it. Once again, thank you very much for all support. My name is Mr. Soldier, and I'm out.